Both corporations and private foundations have a unique set of attributes that fuel innovation in very different ways.
There are 1 billion people currently at risk from extreme heat. Climate change is driving an increase in vector-borne diseases. And as David Walton just mentioned, extreme weather events directly lead to extreme health events. I think we need to have two things. One is scaling existing solutions that we already know to work, but secondly, and really importantly, having a pipeline of innovation to develop new solutions and then a way to scale those new solutions. What do you need to see at other parts of the finance capital stack to actually make sure that great innovations make their way to the billions of people who need them?
One of the areas that I think is of particular interest to us at Community Jameel was referenced yesterday by the representative for the Ministry of Health in Malawi, was the integration of kind of traditional science and traditional knowledge. Because I think when you have research that comes from the different areas, you have a variety of different voices and lenses that you can apply. So one of the areas that we funded 2 years ago was trying to bring policymakers and researchers together through like an embedded lab concept with Jameel Poverty Action Lab. So I think, for us, it's integrating all those different players at the very start of that conversation, not just through financial, but just so that they're at the start of the discussions and the research is leading to something that's important to them to scale up.
I think from our point of view, there's also a lot of hard work that we could be doing, and we're hopefully trying to trigger through catalytic investments such as this to present a commercially viable opportunity to private sector investors. And I think for us, we would love to make the case, and we've been speaking to the World Bank as well, an economic and business case to the private sector investors to see that global health is a real investment that they can make that would achieve the returns that they require from a commercial perspective, but also help us achieve the global health gains that we hope to get.
So I think I'd have three things that I think would help with scale up. I think the first is building definitely on the work that Last Mile Health and Jameel Institute does around bringing in community voices, the voices of people affected. I think the second thing, which I think would really help scale up, is just continue to have open, transparent conversations, both in terms of how decisions are made in some of these larger organizations, what evidence is required by them, and how we can work really early on to embed that in any programs that we do. So we've kind of always got the end in mind. And then maybe the third point I would make is I think that trying to kind of develop long-term partnerships, or at least end-to-end partnerships where we might be working and sharing the risk, sharing some of the activity that actually starts right at the beginning, but right until it gets into people's hands, I think would also be great. And I think we'd also love that because then we all kind of learn through the process as well, and then the next time is better.
So with that, would like to thank our experts and panelists, and looking forward to the conversation. Thank you.
Thanks, Buddy.
Thank you.